Hello, beautiful souls. I hope you're doing well. Today, we're going to be looking at session 4 on relationship skills. For this session, I would like you to have a pen and a piece of paper. Relationship skills. Do you know what relationship skills include? What are relationship skills? Relationship skills are a set of skills that help you form healthy and strong connections. It's your ability to communicate and build bonds and your ability to inspire people and help them change, grow, and resolve conflicts. The benefits of developing relationship skills include the ability to empathize with others, communicate effectively, manage conflict, and solve problems. We're going to start with answering these questions. You can either write them on the piece of paper or you can answer them verbally. What's the biggest challenge you have ever faced and how did you overcome it? What are the top 5 must-dos on your bucket list? If you could change one thing about your life or work, what would it be? If you were covered financially and could do anything you wanted, what would you do? Who has been the biggest influence on your life and why? How to develop relationship skills. Enhance your natural communication style. This is where you also need a paper and a pen. I would like you to write down what kind of style you identify with. Are you direct, indirect, comfortable, serious, entertaining, curious, or chatty? Most of your friends and families may have described your style. Once you're done writing your natural style, I would like you to write down the upsides of your natural style on the left side of the paper. These are the things that people appreciate about your interactions. You can draw a line in between if that helps to make it clear. Then, on the right side of the paper, list down the downsides of your style, things that have created confusion or trouble in your interactions. Once the list is complete, choose which upsides that you can use more of in your daily communication and it would be beneficial for you. The downsides are the areas which you need to improve. Do you need to eliminate anything or work on something specific? Your family and friends may also have suggestions. Think of the way you can improve and form positive relationships. Take feedback well. Feedback is really important to make improvements. Sometimes you may not know how to react and respond to feedback. You may be surprised. To help you receive feedback well, let's break it down. First, consider who's giving you the feedback. Does this person have experience and relative perspective? Is he giving you feedback to help you improve performance? Is it in your best interest? You can use your social awareness skills here. If you need to ask clarifying questions, you may ask. You don't always have to agree with the feedback, but it's a nice gesture to thank the person for the feedback. Once you have received the feedback, use your self-management skills to decide your next steps. Sort out your thoughts and feelings to help you decide what to do with feedback. The person who gave you feedback will value your actions that you have taken to make improvements. Tackle a tough conversation. At some point in our personal and professional lives, we have to deal with tough conversations. You cannot just run away from them. For example, Julia was not chosen to present the company's presentation in China. John was chosen to go on that business trip. Why was Julia not chosen to present the company's presentation in China? Why was John chosen? We're going to find out more. The idea is to use your emotional intelligence skills to make these conversations easier and to continue to maintain a healthy relationship. Here are the steps that you could take. Start with an agreement. At this point, Julia is quite upset. It's better to start the conversation on a common ground you share. Create a feeling of agreement. For example, Julia, I know you're upset and really were looking forward to going to the China business trip. I would like to explain the situation and I would like to hear from you as well. Ask the person to understand his or her side of the story. When someone is upset, they like to be heard. It is important that you listen to their point of view and listen carefully. Don't jump to conclusions. You could say, for example, Julia, I want you to feel comfortable sharing what is on your mind. I would like to understand your perspective. It is important to me. Resist the urge to have a comeback. Manage your emotions. Julia has been waiting to go on a business trip for the past 2 years. She's very hardworking and is always looking forward to expanding her knowledge and skills. Resist your urge to defend yourself. You would like to keep a respectful relationship with her. Help the other person understand your perspective. Now it's your turn to help other person understand your point of view. Describe your thoughts and ideas and reasons behind your thought process. It is always better to communicate clearly and directly. Keep it simple. For example, in Julia's case, the ideal way to give her feedback would be to start with an apology, explaining that she was chosen to go with John, but due to budget constraints, they could only send one person. Since John worked in China and knows the language, it would be easier to send him and communicate with the team in China. I appreciate Julia's hard work and explain should be considered for future business trips. Move the conversation forward. Once you understand each other's perspective, I appreciate her for coming to you directly to communicate. For example, Julia, I'm really glad you came to speak to me, and I look forward to seeing what opportunities we can offer you within the company to develop your skills. Please contact me for any questions and issues. Lastly, keep in touch. It is important to show that you care. By having frequent meetings or informal conversations, you can see if the other person is satisfied and content. No one wants an unhealthy environment to work in. Show respect and appreciation. People like to be appreciated and feel proud of their achievements or contributions. It can help them feel motivated and valued. It can improve confidence and create meaningful bonds. We're spreading positive vibes. We all can create a safe environment where you and everyone feels supported. Thanks for attending this session. I hope to see you in the next session. Goodbye, beautiful souls.